good afternoon, good evening, everyone. So we are on lecture 19 on professional development in STEAM. So after this one, we have one more, which will be the last one. So today's aim is to talk about the importance of continuous learning and the importance of continuous self-reflection. So reflecting on your own practice. Okay. So in the world of STEAM education, things are always buzzing with new ideas and discoveries. And that's why it's super important for us teachers to keep on learning and staying updated with all the latest stuff happening in science, technology, engineering, arts, and maths. I mean, there's always something new coming up, whether it's a cool experiment, a breakthrough in research, or a fresh teaching technique that can really jazz up our lessons. So, by staying in the loop and constantly learning, we're not just keeping ourselves sharp, but we are also making sure our students get the best of what STEAM has to offer. Here are some of the exciting trends and emerging areas within STEAM education that you may have heard or seen it being more visible nowadays. So coding. Coding has become a cornerstone of modern education, with an increasing emphasis on teaching students computational thinking and programming skills. From basic block coding for young learners to more advanced languages like Python and JavaScript for older students. Coding education is becoming more accessible and integrated into the school curricula worldwide. And we even have a coding day that I've experienced celebrating in the UAE and currently in India, coding. Robotics is another rapidly growing field in STEAM education. Students are getting hands-on experience building and programming robots to perform various tasks, which promotes creativity, problem solving, and teamwork. Robotic competitions such as FIRST Robotics and VEX Robotics are also gaining popularity, providing students with opportunities to showcase their skills and competitive environment. Now, there's a growing recognition of the value of interdisciplinary approaches in STEAM education, where subjects are integrated to provide a more holistic and interconnected learning experience. For example, STEAM projects might combine elements of science, art, and technology to solve real-world problems or explore complex concepts. Interdisciplinary learning promotes creativity, collaboration, and a deeper understanding of how different disciplines are interconnected. Now, recently here in India, I've actually been hearing this phrase makerspace and a name for naming a certain room. And actually from preparing to do this lecture for you, I've actually learned things myself. So Maker Education emphasizes hands-on experiential learning through creating, tinkering, and building. Students are encouraged to design and prototype their own inventions using a variety of tools and materials, from 3D printers and laser cutters to traditional craft supplies. Makerspaces equipped with tools and resources for creative exploration are popping up in schools and libraries, providing students with opportunities to unleash their creativity and innovation. Now, in my early teaching career, for me, these kind of rooms were just called design and technology, or like workroom. But now I've been hearing this phrase of like makerspace, this name, yeah. Now there's a growing emphasis on preparing students for STEAM-related careers and future workforce needs. STEAM education is increasingly focused on developing not only technical skills, but also essential competencies such as critical thinking, communication, and problem solving. And you may sense and see that these are some of our 21st century skills. Schools are partnering with the industry professionals and offering internships, apprenticeships, and career exploration programs to expose students to STEAM career pathways and real-world applications of their learning. So it's clear that STEAM education is here to stay, and that STEAM is having a great impact and effect in the future as well, and now as well. And that's why professionals are now acting on it and giving our young students meaning the university students or college students, these internship and apprenticeship opportunities, so they get a sense of what a career in a STEAM field would be. So these trends and emerging areas reflect the evolving landscape of STEAM education, where innovation, creativity, and interdisciplinary thinking are driving forces in preparing students for success in the 21st century world. Now, joining professional networks, attending, joining professional networks, attending conferences, and engaging with online communities are incredibly valuable for you in staying connected with your peers and accessing resources for professional development. And here's why. Being part of a professional network allows you to connect with colleagues who share similar interests, challenges, and goals. These networks provide opportunities for collaboration, sharing of resources and ideas, and support in navigating the complexities of education, whether it's joining a local teachers association, a subject-specific organization, a Facebook group, a WhatsApp group or channel. Being part of a professional network provides that sense of belonging and promotes continuous learning and growth. Now, conferences are invaluable opportunities for you to immerse yourselves in the latest trends, research, and best practices in the field. So attending conferences will allow you to participate in workshops, presentations, and panel discussions led by experts and thought leaders. It's a chance to gain new insights, gather inspiration, and discover innovative approaches to teaching and learning. It can also provide opportunities for networking, connecting with peers from around the world, and forming professional relationships that can lead to collaboration and ongoing support. So keep on the lookout for conferences in your area, as well as surrounding countries. Now, as you know, the International Association for Quality Education will be having their conference in May in New Delhi. And this will be a showcase of learning, a space for connecting with fellow colleagues and share good practice with one another. Miss Sia, Miss Usha, and I, who are the other facilitators, so Miss Sia and Miss Usha, who are the other lecture facilitators, and I hope to be present at the conference and it would be great to meet you in person and connect. Moving on to online communities. Now, if you engage with online communities, it provides you with a convenient and accessible way to connect with colleagues and access resources for professional development. Whether it's joining discussion forums, participating in social media groups, as I mentioned earlier, or following educational blogs and podcasts, it will offer a wealth of knowledge, ideas, and support. It will also give you the opportunity to share your own experiences, ask questions, and seek advice from other educators. So expanding your professional network beyond geographical boundaries. So in all, joining professional networks, attending conferences, and engaging with online communities are essential strategies for you to stay connected, informed, and inspired in your professional journey. By actively participating in these opportunities, you can access resources, gather insights, and build relationships that enhance your professional practice and ultimately benefit your students. And this lecture series is an example of how you are developing your own professional development by participating in this lecture series and learning from us and each other. So you already gave that step, but it's definitely worth to keep on the lookout for other networks and conferences. So I just want to emphasize the importance of taking a moment to reflect on your teaching practice. It's so valuable to regularly evaluate what's working well and what might need some tweaking. By taking the time to assess our teaching methods, evaluate our students' outcomes, and identify areas for improvement, you can continuously grow and evolve as teachers. So let's make reflection a regular part of your routine. Okay. Now, this is an activity which is for you to develop a personal STEAM professional development plan. Okay. Now, first, I would like you to carry out a self-assessment of your strengths, areas for growth, and professional goals related to STEAM education. You can pause the video while you do this. The second thing that I would like you to do is to set a SMART goal. Okay? SMART, I mean, it needs to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. And again, this is for your own professional development in STEAM. And areas that you can focus could be content knowledge, pedagogy, technology integration, and student engagement. But again, you know what are your areas of growth from your self-assessment that you've just done. So based on that, what do you think you need to set as a target, as a goal? Okay, I'll give you a few more minutes so you can pause the video while you do this step. Okay, the next step is for you to identify concrete action steps and strategies to help you achieve your professional development goals. Okay. For example, it could be attending workshops or completing online courses, participating in conferences or collaborating with peers, or simply joining a Facebook group related to STEAM or listening to podcasts. Okay. Again, it's up to you. You need to see which actions are work for you that would help you achieve your personal goals. So another few minutes for this, so you can pause the video while you do this step. Okay. Next, I want you to create a timeline for your professional development plan and identify resources, courses, conferences, and other opportunities that align with your goals and interests. Okay. And finally, I just want to emphasize again the importance of regular reflection and evaluation of your progress towards professional development goals. And as you reflect, check your personal your personal professional development plan and see whether you need to adjust your plan based on feedback, experiences, or changing of priorities. Okay. So I would like to end this lecture with two quotes. We do not learn from experience. We learn from reflecting on experience, by John Dewey. The more reflective you are, the more effective you are, by Hall and Simmerl. I shall see you next in our final lecture of Module 5. So have a good afternoon, evening, and I will see you there. Bye.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.